What's up, everybody? Anybody? Hello? Hmm. So, uh, welcome to Livestream Sunday. A little bit different this time, no guest, just yours truly. Uh, I am celebrating on my channel 100 subscribers. It is a milestone for me. It is something that I am very, very proud of. And I'm really happy to celebrate with you guys. I really wish that my Wi-Fi was a lot better because that would have been really cool if it wasn't stuttering. All right, so couple things that I wanted to talk about today. Um, First and foremost, thank you all so very much for subscribing. Those of you who have not subscribed yet, watching this on the rewatch, please do hit the notification bell so you don't miss my videos. I am what I hope is one of the weirder author tubers. Not to take anything away from other author tubers, there's a lot of weirdos in the author tube world. Very proud to be among them. Colin, my sister, both in the chat. Hello, hello. Next time 200. Hell yeah. New goal being set for 200 for New Year's. I want to hit 200 by New Year's. It gives me just a little over 2 months to double what it's taken me, 8 months to make. So yeah, not unrealistic at all. Um, so yeah, for those of you who don't know me, who are just finding me because of the recent events that I've been doing and whatnot, those of you who haven't really looked into my channel that hard, like I was saying, I am probably one of the weirder author tubers. I don't have a set thing that I tend to do on my channel right now. I'm kind of mixing it up and doing a lot of different stuff. I'm doing a lot of live streams. I'm having guests on who are not author tubers. I am having I'm doing these events. I have a video about serial killers. Um, I have not weirder, more original. Yeah, okay, potato, potato. um, I I do a lot of weird stuff on my channel, and I'm really excited about doing all this weird stuff on my channel because I'm trying to reach out to a very wide audience. So one of the things that I've been trying to do is to reach out to people who enjoy the kinds of things that they're going to find in my novel. So if you are a fan of mixed martial arts, you will enjoy my novel. There's a lot of that in there. If you enjoy murder mysteries, there's that in there. If you are an LGBTQ person, you will find characters that are representative of your community in there. Um, so psychedelic drugs and drug culture in general. If you are at all in that world, you will enjoy this book. There's a lot of that in there. There's a mushroom trip in the prologue, which you can read right now on my website, booksbyadrian.com. It's on the screen. So thank you very much, Ginny. Ginny congratulating me on 100. You know what? I haven't been throwing the chat up on the screen. I'm just very excited, so I apologize to everybody. Let me get caught up here. My sister came into the room with a big congratulations. Colin Clark showed up and was his genuine, amazing self as always. Not weird or more original. And then Ginny, of course. Ginny, gotta love Ginny. So guys, don't forget to hit the like button below. It helps the channel out. So, Ginny says she loved the mushroom trip in the prologue. I'm very, very proud of the prologue. It's the chapter that I've worked on the most. Every time that I get a certain amount of depth into the novel proper, I'll find things that I want to foreshadow in the prologue. So I'll go back and I'll touch it up, and I just keep making it tighter. The version that's up on the website right now is the latest version, and I will not change it until the book comes out, even though I, in my writing, will still be honing that prologue. That prologue is my baby. It kicked off this whole thing. You know, it's the reason that this book exists, is that prologue. So, right. So I am trying to reach all of these audiences. And so I've been talking about two videos that I have coming up, one on mixed martial arts and one on psychedelic drugs. And I'm just going to announce that, excuse me for coughing, I'm just going to announce that I will not be doing those two videos in the way that I have been talking about. They're not going to be like the serial killer video where they're, you know, an essay. That video needed to be that. These videos do not. I keep trying to make them that, and they don't work. And why don't they work? They don't work because anybody who is into mixed martial arts doesn't need me to tell them what it is, give them the history, or tell them why it's great. Anyone who is into psychedelic drug culture does not need me to tell them what a mushroom is and how it affects the mind. It's the videos were not working. So I've scrapped them both and instead realized what they should have been, which is each of them their own sort of little series, both of which will help me to continue my writing journey and my AuthorTube journey further. So the idea for the mixed martial arts video, which will no longer be a single video, it's going to now be a documentary type series on my channel of me getting back into jiu-jitsu and getting back into shape and getting healthy again, and get training again. And I don't know how I'm going to do this because I do not have a training partner. So I have to figure out the logistics, but this needs to get done. I need to do it. I have been putting it off for far too long. And I want to document it on my channel so that hopefully by the time this book comes out, I will be lean and mean and choking people. It's going to be awesome. So, oh yeah, I like to choke people. I don't know if you knew that. So, and then the psychedelic drug video, rather than a little essay on psychedelic drugs, I am scrapping that. And instead, that will be a series where I am going to reach out to folks in the psychedelics community, and I am going to ask them for their favorite psychedelic trip in their life, or their scariest, or their most meaningful, or whatever it may be. And hopefully they will share their story with me, and then I can do a little animation for it for the channel. So that's where I'm going with that. Both of these things are going to take a little legwork to get set up. I'm going to probably want to have a few in the can before I start putting them out. So this is something that's going to be coming down in the far future. This puts me in a little bit of a pickle because I've been working on those two videos for a while. And I have had folks asking me where they are actually, which is crazy that people actually care, but they do. So, so please know that they are still coming in some form. They will be very different and they will take more time. In the meantime, I'm going to do something really fun for my next video. And I'll talk about that in a little bit. Let's get caught up on the chat. Let's see here. So Jenny said that she loved the mushroom trip, and Colin said, "Wait until you get to chapter 5." Colin, have you read chapter 5? Because you haven't told me that you read chapter 5. You told me that you read chapter 4. If you've read 5, we need to talk because that's the big one, right? Like that's the one that changes everything. Hopefully, if I did my job right. So talk to me, Colin. All right. Hello, pronoun. Hey. Hello, everyone. Happy 100 subscribers. Thank you very, very much. You guys are awesome for being here. Just a laid back kind of vloggy live stream today. Can't wait. Excited for the book. I'm glad that you're excited for the book, Jenny. I'm excited for the book too. I'm probably more excited than anybody else. Hi, can't stay, but wanted to drop by. Thank you for dropping by. Leave a like before you leave. Bye. Hannah. Yeah, she can't stay, Colin. She's probably already gone. Hopefully not. All for the shroomcations. Shroomcations? Shroomcations. I'm probably gonna call it something else, but that's a good start. Read it and it's superb. We'll chat sometime this week. All right. Colin is my first. Colin, I guess not. Is it not a beta reader if I haven't gone through the professional edit yet? Is that why they're called alpha readers? I'm unfamiliar with the origins of that term, but shroom vacations. Okay, I thought that's what the shroom vacation. So that's pretty cool. Oh, I can't wait to talk to Colin about chapter 5. I anyway. That's another chapter that I'm actually not as proud of how it's written yet. It's not the samurai sword that the prologue is. It's more of a dull blade right now. But as far as what actually happens in it, it's the first incredibly exciting chapter for me to get to readers because I'm trying to like do a big reveal type thing there. So we'll see if it works. All right, so I have those two book video series coming for the channel. Me getting back into Brazilian jiu-jitsu and getting back into shape, getting back into training, and the other one on people's favorite trip stories. I thought about sharing my own, but I've already done that. It's in the prologue. It's that mushroom trip is my mushroom trip that I always think about. I still think about. Like sometimes I'll just like find myself thinking about that trip and going like, oh, that's what that meant. Like I'm still figuring stuff out from it. It's pretty cool. It it's already in the prologue. I used it as inspiration for the trip in that chapter. So if you would like to know my story, you can read the prologue, and by the end, just substitute Bella for me, and that's what happened. Colin says the chapter 5 kicks everything off for sure. Yeah, like by the time the characters experiencing what happens in chapter 5, the reveal, by the time those characters are in chapters, like chapter 6 basically just takes off like a bullet. Like all of a sudden you're like, okay, all this stuff is happening and we're going to follow all these guys, and that's where the thrill ride begins, where it's just going to be like crazy stuff after crazy stuff coming. Those first 4 chapters plus the prologue, so those first 5 chapters before the actual chapter 5, they're I'm very proud of them. They're very great character pieces, and they establish everything, and they poke at your curiosity a lot, and then chapter 5 hits, and you're like, oh, that's what's going on. Like, this is the book I read. Oh shit, that's where it takes off. All right, so the project that is going to replace the 2 videos that I was working on, that I am no longer working on, that are no longer coming in their form, in their original form. Before I do that, I want to throw this up. I am doing 20% off in my store in celebration of the 100 subs. So hooray 100, it's scrolling across the bottom. That is your coupon code. If you go to the store, link in the description, you can buy some stuff, and it's all fairly priced, and it's good quality stuff, like this beautiful mug, or one of these wonderful. I'm not sure what they're called. Pop grips. The ones you put on the back of the phone so that you can hold the phone and prop it up. So this is a pretty cool one. You can buy stuff like that. You can get hoodies, t-shirts, stickers, phone cases. I can't show you mine, but it's on my phone. Take my word for it. It's actually pretty cool looking. It's my favorite item out of all of these. Is the phone case. And yeah, just go check out the store. 20% off. It's a thank you from me to you. So the video that I'm going to do instead is I'm going to do a sort of ad for this book. This is the prototype. Let me get the real deal. There we go. This is the real deal. Now I can do these in hardcover if you prefer hardcover. I'm trying to get it on the screen here. It is the Books by Adrian art book teaser. So this is basically another trailer for my novel, but instead of a video on my channel, it's a book that you can put on your coffee table, and you know, folks will pick up and flip through and see the artwork and be intrigued. The artwork is all from my Instagram and YouTube videos, and there's captions on every page that serve as the narration of the trailer, and you get to meet the characters and you get to understand the setup, and it's the closest thing to a teaser trailer in book form. I can't believe I just did that. I'm very sorry. In book form. I'm really proud of this book. It is not available through that store, the one in the description. Instead, this video that I'm going to create will let people know how to order it through me directly. Now, the cool thing is that I'm going to create that video and edit it and put it out. I'm going to live stream the process of creating that video. I did a trial run, so to speak, last night. Tonight, Sunday night, like in the middle of the night, it's going to be like 2 a.m. I will live stream again and create as much of the video as I can. I will repeat the process throughout the week, usually in the dead of night, just like that. And then as those live streams end, I will be making them private videos. So you can be there while it's happening and watch me create the video on the live stream. But if you're not there live, you miss it, because I am then going to edit all of those live streams into a making of video that I will put out on the channel. So that will be my 2 videos to make up for the 2 that I owe you. Those will be coming much sooner, within the next couple of weeks. In the meantime, I'm going to be doing these live streams as often as I can throughout the week, again, in the dead of night. In the dead of night, my time. You know, apparently folks in India are all like waking up around that time. So I tend to have a lot of viewers from that side of the world during my streams at 2 and 3 in the morning. So let's see here. QWordy's here. Hello. Hello. Welcome. That looks great. Oh, thank you. The book. Yes. I hope that you think so. Like I said, they'll be available in hardcover as well, and there's sizes too. And so there's different prices for everything, and then shipping and everything. So it's not through my store. It'll be directly through me, and I'll have to give you like your prices or whatever. Just get with me. Ginny says, "What a great idea! Loving the look of it for the book." I hope you're talking about. Yeah, that's my new baby. You know, every Every so often, I put out a baby on this platform. It's kind of interesting. So, what was I saying about? Okay, so yes, so live streams throughout the week, very late at night. I will be editing them together. You're gonna get 2 videos out of this: the ad for the book, and then also the making of documentary for that video, which I think is kind of fun, and it also allows people to be involved and featured, because if there's people in the chat, I'm going to ask them for advice or preferences or whatever, like just for ideas. We'll make it a collaborative thing. We can create the thing together. Great description of that 5th chapter. I've got to go now, Adrian. My eldest boy's Skyping. I'll message you on Instagram this week. Colin, thank you very much for being here. You're a gentleman and a scholar, and your kindness and your generosity are only outdone by your good looks. Later, Colin. Loving the look of that art book. I'll try and pop back later this morning. Yeah, man. Catch the replay, and we'll go over all of that. And yes, if you happen to be up around that time, I don't know what time it would be on your side of the world, but it's too much math for me. I'm not going to figure it out right now. But if you happen to be up and about, come check it out, and maybe even participate a little bit. It should be fun. I thought that would be a cool little project, because it's a little different than other stuff that I'm seeing on YouTube and AuthorTube. Everybody keeps asking me how I make these weird like animated videos and stuff like that, and so I'm just finally gonna do it. I'm gonna document the making of it, involve you guys as much as possible, and then put it out there. It should be fun. I'm actually pretty psyched about it. Psyched. So, interesting fact, I dislocated my jaw this week. I don't know if you can tell that, maybe through the beard, it's hard to tell that my jaw is a little wonky, but the day before my birthday, my whole like side of my jaw right here was just killing me, just hurting really bad all day long, the day before my birthday. And I don't know why. I don't know how I did it. Maybe the way I was sleeping on my pillow or something was like push. I don't know, but it like dislocated or slid slightly out of place, but it's incredibly painful. And I keep trying to pop it back in, and I hear like the pops and all that stuff going on in there, and it's not feeling any better. And this is day 5, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. This is day 6 of popping and pain. I'm popping painkillers and they're not doing anything, and it's just ugh. All right. My sister says, not sure if it's just me, but I'm getting an echo of your voice. Is there another device playing the stream nearby? May need to mute it. No, nothing's playing the stream nearby. Let me see. I have the mic here. Yeah, the computer's muted. No, I don't have anything else on. It might just be you. Anybody else, let me know if there's an echo. I may need to figure something out. There you go. She hears the echo too. Okay. So then how about this? All right, how about now? Am I still echoing? All right, still gone? I just want confirmation. I want one more person to say it. I want to know for sure. All right. For now, I'm going to assume it's fine now. Okay, cool. Awesome. That's 3 confirmed. Fix my mic problem. Not quite sure what that was. I just kind of unclicked all my mutes and re-clicked them, and hopefully that just does it. All right, cool. So hopefully that wasn't going on for too long. So guys, this is awesome. 100 subscribers. That's nuts to me. I know that a lot of author tubers or YouTubers rather might laugh at me for that, but 100, that's bananas, man. That's, I don't even know. That's crazy. Do you guys have any questions so far about the book that I've just shown you? Do you have any questions about it so far? Anything that interests you that you want to know about it? My idea so far for the video is to well, my good friend in Buffalo, Adrian Guadalupe, we have the same first name. We've been friends since 2nd grade, and best friends since 2nd grade. And he lives up there, and I live down here. So unfortunately, there's a giant gulf between us. And you know, I have 2 kids now. He has a son and another on the way. And you know, I've met his son only a handful of times when I went up, when they came down. And so he doesn't know me very well. But his father, my friend, is one of my patrons on Patreon. And he's subscribed to the higher tier, the highest tier. So there is these 3 prizes that I give out every month. And he got the book. He got a hardcover version of this very book, and he recorded a video of himself reading this book to his son. Now, mind you, my novel is not for kids, but other than a few like suggestive images, there's really nothing that's, I guess, overly inappropriate. Like there is, again, suggestive images, but nothing. There's no P's going into V's, you know what I'm saying? And if you anyway, he reads it to his kid, and his son is like tripping out over the artwork, and he's asking questions about, you know, the monster. He calls it the monster, the serial killer, the monster. So he gets crazy invested in it, like right away in the video, and I'm like, this is awesome. So what I hope to do is take that video that he sent me and splice into it the images from the book. Have, you know, he's reading the book to his son. He's on this page, and so like this image might come up on the screen. And for most of the pages, I will pick 1 or 2 images from them and do that in the video, like kind of zoom into them. And some of these I have animations for. I might make some more throughout the day today, so I have a nice cache to work with tonight. But the artwork and the animations will then like sort of become part of the storytelling, and that will be sort of the ad for the book. And then at the end, I'll you know, probably come on and give some details on how to purchase it and all that. So that's my plan for the actual video that we'll be creating together throughout the week. I'm going to mute myself for a minute here and take a bite. I woke up right before this live stream. I haven't had breakfast yet in one moment. Eating is so painful right now. It's crazy. It hurts so bad. but I'm hungry. Nothing keeps me from my food. I had my wisdom teeth removed, surgically cut out. They weren't even all out yet. They had to cut into my gums and pull them out because I just wanted them gone. And the same day on the drive home, I got Wendy's. You don't keep me from my food. It's not happening. Okay, so folks in the chat, how are you feeling about the projects that I'm talking about here? The creation of, you know, documentary video, the actual ad video for the book, the live streams. Any questions? Any helpful notes? I would love to know your thoughts. So sorry for eating on camera, guys. Oh, it's 4:30 in the afternoon here, and this is my first bite of the day. It's crazy. So that's what's coming up on my channel. Now, as far as my author platform as a whole, my focus these last 2 months of this year will be on my Patreon. I had commissioned and paid a deposit to a very talented artist for 3 portraits, one for each of my characters, my main characters rather. And the deposit was the price of one of those portraits, and deadline came up for the other 2, and I didn't have it. I haven't saved up enough for the other 2 portraits. So as of now, I'm only getting the 1 portrait, and she's working on it right now. I'm on the edge of my seat. You guys have no idea. I picked the character of Faye because of the 3 main characters, she's the only one that appears in the prologue, which is readable for free on my website. The other chapters that I have as sample chapters are on my Patreon. You can't read them until you get into Patreon at the 3 different levels. So I thought that with her being the only main character in the prologue, she's the one that gets the portrait. So we're waiting on that. But I want those other 2. I want those other 2 and many more after that. So my push for the next 2 months is going to be on Patreon. I want to get as many new members over there as possible. I'm thinking I need to step up my game, says Ginny. You're way ahead of me on the promotion game. I'm trying to be on that promotion game, Ginny. I don't know how much ahead I am from anybody else. I just, you know, I'm trying to learn from folks that have succeeded at what I'm trying to do, but I am also trying to put my own spin on things. I don't actually see YouTubers creating commercials for their thing. That's not something that I really see. I've seen trailers for books from AuthorTubers, but I try to put my own spin on that. So like whatever I'm trying to do, I try to just, you know, tweak it so that it's very much recognizable to my channel and therefore the rest of my author platform. So yeah, I don't think that it's that I'm ahead of anybody else. You know, it's taken me a good 8 months to get to 100 subscribers. You know, that's very humbling. I came onto YouTube thinking that this was going to be easy. Honestly, I really did. I underestimated how much work it really takes to build an audience on YouTube. So these 100 subscribers are hard earned, and you know, they're much appreciated, and it's not lost on me how monumental that is. Um, so I don't know that I'm ahead of anybody. I just feel like I'm intentionally trying to stand out, and so I think that's what you're noticing. You're noticing that I stand out a little bit. Uh, you are doing great, unique, and interesting works for me. Thank you very, very much, Jenny. You're so nice. You're too nice. I want to see mean Jenny every now and then. I wonder what mean Jenny is like. Um, you're too nice. uh, oh, you threw me off, Jenny. That's compliments. So yeah, um, I am trying to do some different stuff. So uh, your feedback is very important from all of you, and it helps me to figure out where I'm going and what I'm doing. Uh, this is pretty intense though. 8 months in, 100 subscribers. I'm looking forward to building this community up higher. I definitely want to start seeing the success move over to Patreon as well, and hopefully they both lift each other up. Uh, excuse me. The thing is with that is I need to do much more for Patreon. Now I'm running two platforms. I'm running Patreon and YouTube, and it's a lot. Um, I had a family thing come up this last Saturday, and I wasn't able to do. Um, I wasn't able to do the watch party on Patreon. So it's been a bummer that I haven't been able to hold up that platform uh, very well yet. But it's also a new platform that I'm having to learn, and it's an interesting one because it's all about generating revenue, but in order to do that you have to put out content, but in order to do that you need the time. It's a weird like domino effect where if I want to be successful at it, and I do, I'm gonna have to give it a lot more attention. I'm not sure mean Ginny is possible. I'm not sure either. That's why I want to see it, because it would probably be so strange to me that it would you know what I mean? One of those. Sometimes I think about taking these live streams and ripping the audio and making them podcasts, but the chat is what's throwing me off. Like putting up the chat. I guess as long as you always read it out loud, it should be fine. I might try it. I'm gonna try that because that's yet another thing on my platform that has been a little neglected is the podcast. I put up one episode and I don't like it because it's just me talking, much like this. It's just me talking, and I don't know. I think people would just find that boring. Just one person talking to himself. It's odd. So the uh, the interviews that I've done in the last two live streams, three if you count the one with Bethany Vota, uh, I could probably rip all of those audios and make them their own podcast episodes, and maybe breathe new life into the podcast over there. That might be fun. So Ginny says, "I'm 6'2", and I've been told I'm intimidating. So yes, it's possible." Oh shit, Ginny! Ginny's a badass. Watch out. I just think that uplifting people who deserve it is something we all should do. And Adrian deserves it. Oh, stop it! Stop! Oh my. Ugh. Too nice. Ginny, you're an angel. We love you. We all love you. Never change. All right. So, yeah. That might breathe new life into the podcast. Should be interesting to see. I would very much like to find my way with the podcast. You know, I'm trying to like have all of these things lead back to the website, lead back to the book. Um, Trying to choose the topics that go best with it. All right, forgive me. I need to take another bite. So is that he does, Ginny? How nice. You guys, stop it. Okay, so uh, what else did I want to talk to you guys about? So we've covered Patreon, we've covered the videos coming up on YouTube. My plans for the podcast, we'll see how that shakes out. Um, Instagram is doing great. It's hopping. Uh, I am not putting something up every day like I was in the beginning, but I mean, you've heard how much stuff I'm doing on here. This is ridiculous. Have you heard me talk about writing yet? Because all of this stuff is eating into my writing. Uh, on the other hand, it's kind of cool because I have to write my videos. You know, the premiere ones that I do, I write those. I write scripts for them. So I'm still doing writing. I'm still exercising my writing muscles. Um, I try to come up with questions for the live stream Sundays. I'm not sure what next week's live stream Sunday is going to be. I might take next week off to do a little bit of catch up work. I'm not sure. We might just premiere the video on Sunday, um, the one that we're making on live stream this week. So I might just do that. I might just premiere the video on Sunday and have that take the place of live stream Sunday for one, and then come back to the next week. I want to line up a guest for the next one, and I don't have one yet. Um, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the next live stream Sunday is going to be, but I'll let you guys know. If you are not on my Discord, I don't believe that there's a link in the description right now, but there will be one. There will be one when this hits replay. I would do it now, but my Wi-Fi is so crappy that I might just slow us down. So after this finishes the live stream, I'll add it into the description. But I have my Discord. Oh, if you go to my website, booksbyadrian.com, link in the description. Across the top, there's a link to the Discord. You just click that, boom, you're there. If you're not a part of my Discord yet, please come and join us. We're having some pretty cool discussions over there, and it's a good place for other author tubers and YouTubers. There's no classism to post their works and announce their live streams and their writing sprints or whatever it is that they're doing. So come over to my Discord, check that out. The video for Lost is still in the works. I still, it's a big video. I'm trying to cut it down to 10 minutes, but that's a Patreon exclusive. So if you want to see that, you have to join Patreon at the lowest level or higher. I prefer higher. If you join my Patreon, you will directly be funding the portraits that I was talking about earlier. I want to get those other two, and beyond that, I want to get some more characters done as well. So, but I need the big three. The big three. Where's my fingers? I need the big three, and Starting with Faye is appropriate. She's also part of where this whole thing started. She's a character that's been bouncing around in my head for years now, and to finally put her on paper is a big deal for me. So to have her portrait is unreal. Like that's I'm I'm so excited for that. I gave her the best description that I could come up with for her. Um, and I sent her some photos of uh, clothing styles and hairstyles that I could see Faye wearing, and then I gave her a very vague idea for her full body like action pose. So I'm gonna get a bust and I'm gonna get a full body action pose. Because it's Faye, she's probably not gonna be like throwing a punch or anything. She's probably gonna be standing there with a joint between her fingers. But whatever she's doing, it's gonna be Faye, and that's super exciting. I mean, I've never. That's not true. Once before, I've seen my characters brought to life, and that's when I was working on the graphic novel, and our artist was doing sketches based on our descriptions. Um, that was a trip. I think this will be a bigger one, simply because even then, when I was seeing those sketches, I knew that there was going to be a huge amount of time between seeing those sketches and finishing the scripts and seeing actual finished artwork. I always knew that there was going to be a huge time gap there, and not only has it been a huge time gap, we're not even working on that right now. I'm working on this book now, uh, so I think this one is going to be a bigger trip because I'm trying to get this book out next year. You know, um, it's it's much more imminent, I think, and therefore very exciting to see the portraits. It's gonna be a trip. So that's the store coupon for the store that's scrolling across the bottom. Link in the description. Feel free to go and shop around. I'm going to switch up the link down there to the Patreon. So in case you are not uh, familiar with my Patreon, please go check it out because it's pretty cool. I have 3 tiers. Every tier has sample chapters from the book for you to read. And the top tier has prizes that you can earn every month. And they all have discounts in the store as well. Every tier has a different, discount in the store. I will be doing some exclusive videos. I am still working on the podcast for it. I think it'll be different from the main podcast where I'm doing the live stream audios. I think it'll be different for the Patreon, but it hasn't taken shape yet, so I'm working on that. Lots coming for the Patreon this last leg of 2020. Let's see if we can end this god awful year with a bang, huh? Let's. um, I'm at about 50 minutes almost. I have 10 minutes left in the stream, and I know there's at least 3 people still watching. So uh, last minute questions about the channel, about the author platform as a whole, my Patreon, my photo book, the merch on my store. I've got a lot going on. If you have any questions, now's the time. Also, be sure to leave questions in the comments as well if you have them. Most of your questions can probably be answered just by going to booksbyadrian.com. The store can be reached from there, as well as the Discord, as well as the Patreon, as well as all of the social media. It's all linked right there at the very top. Let's see here. My sister's just reminding me that the watch. Oh boy, the watch party on Patreon. That's yeah, got to make that happen. Got to make that happen. For your photo book, are you signing them for those who buy? I can, if that's something you're interested in. However, I think what I am doing that is better is back here where, and you'll see this in the video when I make the video, but back here where it says created by Adrian Santiago, and it has my website, the copy that my friend has says created for his name by Adrian Santiago. So I think that is cooler than signing it. If you want it signed, it's going to take a little longer because I have to have it shipped to me first, sign it, and then to you guys. Whereas if you don't want it signed, it'll just go straight to you. It'll get to you quicker. But I think that customizing it to each customer, since I have to order each one individually anyway, I think that's cooler. I think that would be kind of interesting where you know, your friend comes over, picks up your coffee table book, flips, goes through it, finds it interesting. When it gets to the back, he'll see that it was made specifically with you in mind, dedicated to you, your name on the book. I think that's cooler. Thank you. Hey, Haley's here. Haley, hello. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I'm very, very excited. We've been talking in this live stream all about what's coming up on the channel, exciting stuff down the road. I'm doing a push for my Patreon for the last couple months of this year. And that is because I am trying to get some portraits made for my main characters. So if you're at all interested in that, please go check it out. The bottom tier is just $3 a month, the price of 1 cup of coffee. So please go check it out. See if you're interested. I have cool videos coming down the pipeline for the channel. I'm doing a video all about my new art book. For my new art book. This is available for order. We were just talking about how it will be personalized for each person who orders one, and you can order one directly through me. It's not available on my store. The video that I release as an ad for this book will explain it better. But if you want to, if you do want to order one from me, I am going to put my email on the screen here. Let's see. All right, so this, scrolling across the bottom, booksbyadrian@gmail.com is my email. If you are at all interested in one of these photo book trailers for my novel, featuring, yes, some artwork from my Instagram and some artwork that is not on my Instagram. There's stuff in here that you're not going to see on my Instagram. So there's that too. I'm bad with the camera. Oh, of course, I have a monitor right there. Okay, that's better. I can figure that out. So if you're at all interested in this book, shoot me an email, and I will respond to you with prices and options, because you can get it in paperback, you can get it in hardback, you can get it in a larger format, and it will be personalized to you with a dedication on the back. So if you're at all interested, shoot me an email. That's one of the exciting things coming up. I'm making a video all about an ad for that book, but I'm also live streaming the creation of that video throughout the week, starting tonight in the middle of the night around 2 a.m. And then I'm going to edit those live streams into a documentary making of the video. So all of this in an effort to share how I do all this weird stuff that people are always asking me, how I do the pictures, turning them into drawings, and how I turn those into animations, and then how I edit them together. And I'm no expert on editing. I have software that is very user-friendly, and I'm just learning it as I go. You'll see during the live streams of, creating the video, how much trial and error it is, just slaving over, well, that didn't work, how about this, All right, folks, it is 5 p.m. It is the top of the hour. Or is it the bottom of the hour? Guys, thank you so very much for being here. Thank you so much for 100 subscribers. Leave a like on the video. Leave a comment down below. Share this video with people. Let them know that these live streams are coming. If any of you know how to relocate your jaw, please let me know. Shoot me a comment or send me a link to a video or something, because this really hurts. And I'll catch all of you on the live streams throughout the week. And again next Sunday, when I probably will premiere the video ad for this book. Have a great evening. Thanks for streaming. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for talking in the chat. Thanks for being you, Ginny. Thank you for being here, Haley. All right. Okay, this was great. Nice little low-key, laid-back live stream Sunday. I loved it. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Have a great week. I'll see you next week. And big stuff coming. Big stuff coming.